here at Curwensville, head coach Jim Thompson. Jim, why don't you introduce the guys you have with you?
On the left here is Chase Irwin, Danny McGarry. On this side is Ethan Siegel and Josh Bloom.
Guys, I'm going to kind of ask all of you this and kind of put you on the spot, but maybe you've heard the question already, so maybe it won't put you completely on the spot. But who's the one guy that nobody's talking about when it comes to Curwensville football right now that come the end of October, everybody's going to know his name?
I'm thinking Siegel, honestly. He's a lineman, so doesn't get much attention, but they're going to see once we get going here.
Yeah, I agree with Danny. The line doesn't get enough credit, and we can't go anywhere without the line. So
I'm going with Chase. I mean, you know his name, but you can't stop that guy. This is beast mode when he gets going.
I'm going with the whole offensive line. You know, we have a lot of rotations this year, so I feel like by the end of the year we'll have everyone's name out and everybody will be slapping heads.
Coach?
This was completely different. I would go with Nick Fager. Nick didn't play last year as a junior. He's a great wrestler, phenomenal athlete. We're replacing a lot of athletic kids, but Nick sticks out definitely.
This is the second year you guys have been in the ICC. What are you more prepared for this year than maybe caught you off guard last year?
I don't know as much caught off guard, but just different offenses, and when you play in the same league for a long time, as long as there's not coaching changes, there's some familiarity, and as far as scouting and things are a little bit easier. When you play the first time of the schedule, everything's new. So that'll be the biggest step, I think, is things become a little bit more familiar.
Danny, your thoughts on that?
Same thing for sure. It's tough to play against a brand new team that you've never seen before, but if you're going against teams that you've grown up watching and then you start playing them for 2 years, you know what they're about before you get into the game.
Guys, this is a question for you. What do you like about playing for Coach Thompson?
The discipline, that's what I'd say.
I'd say discipline, and he treats us like family, like we're his own kids.
Yeah, just the closeness I have with Coach Thompson makes it like I want to come to practice every day. I want to put in hard work because, I mean, he makes it very easy for us to do that.
The intensity he brings is just immaculate. It is insane compared to every other coach I've had.
Now, Coach Thompson, for you, what do you like about coaching these guys?
Oh, they're great kids. They're hardworking kids. It makes it easy to come and work with guys like this. Because, like Ethan said, they are 1,000 mile an hour all the time. We always tell our kids we can back you off, but we can never, we never want to have to start you up. And these guys, we constantly have to back them off, which is a good thing. They're always full bore, straight ahead.
Outside of health, because obviously everybody needs to stay healthy to be successful, but outside of health, what is the biggest key for your season? I want your thought, Coach. I want the players' thoughts, too.
Offensively, just a little bit more consistently. It's hard to say anything negative about our offense last year, but just to get more consistency at times in the run game. And defensively, we just have to, I would say, play with much better effort and tackle a lot better.
I'd say our offense always gets going, but our defense is not so much a lack, but it needs to get started quicker, for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. We need to get started quicker and don't let off.
Yeah, I think we just need to get off the bus. Like we always say, get off the bus. Get a consistent run game going and just get back to playing some good defense. Just go at it, and that's the key to success for us.
You guys got a taste of the playoffs last year. What's the next step for this team?
Win playoff games for sure. That's my goal.
Take one game at a time and just win the first game, move on.
Survive in advance. Just keep moving on.
I don't get real specific with these interviews, but there's one big weapon that you don't have this year that you had last year, and that's Jake Mullins. It's hard to describe what a kicker like that means to a team. And I don't expect you to just be able to replace him, but Curwensville's had a long history of good kickers. Is there another one waiting in the wings?
I wouldn't say one kid to replace all that he did. No, because Jake was phenomenal kickoff-wise, field goal, probably the best we've ever had here. And then on the punt side was phenomenal. So this year we've got more guys to do it instead of relying on one guy to do all three. We may have up to 3 different guys, each specializing punt, kickoff, and an extra point field goal. So that's probably the way that we'll go about doing it this year.
Well, good luck this season, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
you.